Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a Honda Civic FN2 rear spoiler. It's still in the mold. We still need to cut and trim all of this. The genuine one had a lot of filler on it and cracks, so we decided to do a quick repair on it and remold it. This is the top wing of the spoiler, and there's the upper piece which joins onto it. That's the lower spoiler's top part, and this is the lower spoiler itself in the actual mold. And once it's done, there will be a quick prepping and painting. At least you won't have tons of filler on there, but we're doing the actual whole project on a complete one. I've actually never seen a complete kit on one, so we're actually doing a complete kit on one, and the front bumper as well, including the rest of the kit and maybe some extras on there. And here is the actual upper blade, which is still yet to be joined together. It's been trimmed. So far so good. There's still holes which need to be made for the fixing points at the top, but it's come out pretty good. No ripples or anything like that on the top, and it actually kind of assembles all right as well without even having to force any edges or corners. If I just put it on top of it, it just seems all fine. So just need to use some resin paste on there, get it rejoined together so it's strong enough to carry out the actual bodywork on it. Here it is actually joined. You can actually see the actual joints. It's not left any big gaps or anything like that, so there's not really much to fill in, apart from basically just a bit of sanding and priming, and it is quite very lightweight. Also, once it's done, here's the actual rear spoiler, and this is the slot where the actual Mugen badge fits in. We just started 320ing it. Once it's 320 down, a bit of primer's gotta go on top of it, and some nibbing down and painting. The next clip hopefully is going to be primed. Basically, there's the actual rear spoiler, there's the blade for the top. I made some brackets to put it on, and this is more or less finished now. All I've got to do is pop some holes in there, maybe put some stud rivets in there, so it's easy to just screw on, and a couple of Mugen badges. And we gotta go on to the next clip now, where obviously we're going to be doing another part of the actual kit, right, which is the actual wing, which has already been done, painted. I painted this the same time as I done the actual rear spoiler. It's come out pretty cool. The lining's really nice. We've put some square hole brackets on there, so the actual wheel arch can clip in quite nice. Sorry guys, you haven't seen much handcrafting work, because we were halfway through this project when we started all of this off, but we will be showing you more. Don't forget, I'm doing more than one anyway, so you can actually see everything on the next one. Here's the actual bumper, which the 4 vents, we've already put them on. There's an under tray which is independent as well. It actually screws on underneath and goes up to the top lining of, the top lining of the bottom spoiler. It also has the actual plastic meshing on there. The grill's already been assembled as well. By the way, this is not painted. This is how it comes out of the mold. The Honda badge is on. The Mugen badges get installed afterwards, as along with the actual rear plastic grill. And yeah, this has come out quite nice. It is polished it up a little. It looks pretty cool. The rear spoiler, we have already installed it. Alright, so it looks good. You can see the ending clip of the complete car once it's finished and assembled up. But yeah, and the next clip is going to be hopefully the bonnet that we're going to be doing. The chap has actually bought a second-hand bonnet. Now the only problem we have is there's no steel hook on it, and we, unless there's actually independent locks being installed, then that's one way of fitting it on. Otherwise, I've advised the guy that what we'll do is we'll actually mold the see, like this has been welded, and somebody already had this welded, so it's obviously flied off the actual car, and it's not really good for anybody after paying so much money. No disrespect to the actual manufacturers, it's probably not them who've actually done that, obviously. And there is the actual vent. What we're planning on doing is basically molding the vent around it and then modifying it to fit a steel bonnet, so at least there's a bit of security there for the actual driver as well, and you got no worries about the thing flying off either. Yeah, it will be a bit of a mission, but there's nothing that we can't actually do, and it'll be more safer, I think, right, to be doing that rather than going along with all of this. This is actually doesn't really look like it's in a very good condition. So here's the actual bonnet. We've already put the actual templates on there. I've cut some templates out, so that's just gonna get cutted now, hopefully. And the next video we should show you the actual that's the actual vents. We molded them off, just put them up on the original bonnet to see if they actually line up right in the actual center. So a bit of trimming on these and cutting on the steel bonnet, that should do the actual job. And here is the actual bonnet, guys. I've actually cut the holes out. The vents, they fitted in perfectly fine, and the bottom still needs to be finished off, but I thought I'll just prep the top up first and get it all sorted out and primed. What I done with this was on the actual four corners I popped some holes in there so it holds it in place, so once the adhesive is added, it can actually sit down nicely, and we can just screw them on there till it's cured. The bonnet's also been prepped up, and it's a steel bonnet, so no worries about it flying off. But yeah, this has come up pretty good, and once hopefully it's primed, we can paint it. I am thinking about maybe putting some silicone around the actual edges, right? If it depends how good it comes out, 'cause at the moment there's no gaps. It looks nicely independent, but we can create a bead if needed, but we'll only find that out once it's been painted, and if it's worth sticking a bit of masking tape around it and putting a little bead to make it look good. As I said, the car's black anyway, but I don't know, we can actually put a very fine beading with the silicone. We can create a beading. Here's the other wings is actually fitted on there as well. Still need to clip some plates on the arches so the actual wheel arches can fit in nice. But yeah, this has come out pretty cool for now. It's lined up pretty good. The alignment's excellent on the actual wings. It is quite hard to get hold of the right products. If you're having problems fitting, then it's a big headache with everything. But this has come out pretty cool, so I'll see you guys in the next clip now. And here it is, guys. Here's the actual clip where the bonnet has been all primed and also prepped up ready for painting. And hopefully once this is painted, you can see the actual outcome of the finished job, how it will look on the top. The vents look really nice on the I think they look better independent rather than part of the bonnet. And here it is. Here it is. It's actually been painted. I haven't took the masking off yet. Neither have I polished it. And the paintwork's come out really excellent. I don't think it needs any polishing. And I don't think I'll be putting this little beading around the actual vents, because the fitting is absolutely awesome on them. I don't really use much of cheap paint in the actual. We always try to get the best materials for the actual job. So when you're putting a lot of effort in, it does look pretty cool kind of thing. But yeah, that's all more or less sorted. And hopefully here's the actual bottom part of the bonnet. I just thought I'd show you guys that we've actually resin pasted it all the way around, and it looks pretty cool. Here's a little extra stuff that we've actually put on some side skirt extensions just to make it look a bit more sporty. So this has obviously been put on off the car. I've just stuck the wheel arch on there in terms of measurement. We also vinyled the roof up along with the side mirrors and the actual, I think it was the door handles, to make it look a bit more better. Alright, and as I said, I'm gonna show you the whole car at the end of the clip. Some exhaust pipes, the tips for the exhaust pipes. Just made a mold, a random mold out of something. See how the actual outcome of these is going to be. These are going to get installed in black, and actually we've put them on there, and as you can see, they're not been painted or anything, but they look like the reflection into the resin looks like they actually steel pipes. So that looks pretty cool basically. As I said, the car is fitted. The next clip here is of the actual car. It's all fitted up. Well, I'll leave you guys to decide to comment up on how it actually looks. The lining on the wings, it looks really nice. We also smoked out the lights on this. The actual wings, they've been cleaned out a little. As I said, the tires and everything still needs a wash. The side mirror, there it is with the vinyl on there. The windows been tinted. The door handles actually got a vinyl on there along with the actual roof. And also we have actually stuck the actual Mugen badges on there, and they look pretty awesome. The finish actually has come out stunning. The rear lights have been smoked out as well. The diffusers on there, the exhaust tips on there. And as I said, we have left the actual exhaust tips as in black. So and then as you can see, that you can't see through the exhaust tips because we haven't cut any holes out. Alright, it's really pointless because all you do is you just see through the ground basically. Like this, when the actual light reflects at night, they actually look like chrome steel pipes. The side extensions have come out pretty cool. They kind of bow out where the actual quarters go, and so it looks out pretty nice basically. The rear windows been tinted as well. And the badges, as I said, both sides have been fitted. it's come out pretty cool. The actual vinyl matte look makes the actual car and the actual tints on the front windows, and the actual vinyl on the side mirrors. It's kind of broken the car off a bit to make it look a bit more chunky. But this is what I'm talking about, guys. I've never actually seen a complete kit on something, so I've decided to actually, we decided to go full on this to see what kind of a car it would look like. But the outcome is really good. Here it is parked outside the actual customer's car with the actual wheels washed. And I don't think he's changing the wheels, so it does look pretty cool. As I said, enjoy the rest of the video, and if you want to see more handcraft in the next video, I'll do that. I just didn't want the video going silly long, basically, to where people start avoiding to watch it. But I am doing another one, basically, and I can put that in clips. Basically, I'll have to put in clips because the video just ends up hours long. And thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, and all comments are welcome. Please enjoy the rest of the video, and God bless.